haul. This is my last planned book haul before we start 6th grade. So let's get started. First up, from Usborne, we have the 100 Things to Know About Food. So this gives some great information in very quick snippets. So the 100 Things to Know About Food. But wait, I have another 100 things. The 100 Things to Know About History. I'm very excited for this one because we are starting in world history for this year. And so this will be our first time studying world history. And so 100 things to know about history. And then we also have 100 things to know about the human body. I'm going to use this one a lot for review because we have already completed the human body in science, but it's always good to have something just fun for a review. And so we're going to be doing this in our morning time periodically. Speaking of periodically, we have the periodic table. This, I think, is the Usborne book that I have wanted the most. And so you have all of your different elements and then they are flipped so you can get more information on them. So I'm really excited about the Lift the Flap periodic table from Usborne. Then my last Usborne book from Usborne is The Time Traveler. And like I said, we are doing our first year of world history. And so The Time Traveler I thought would be a great supplement for world history. Now I have 2 boxes from Book Outlet and a few from Half Price Books. Escape from the Moon. So this is where you get to draw and write yourself through history and they tell you what to do. And so for example, this says try for a picture perfect and then go to page 64. Quick, which one looks like what you drew? And so then you go to that page. So Race to the Moon. We are studying world history next year. So we're going to read the Goden Goblet. We have Who Was books. Who Was Alexander the Great. Now we're probably not going to be doing as many Who Was books next year as what we have in the past, but we are still going to be doing some of them. I found at the Homeschool Convention some history bites, which we will be doing as well as the Who Was books. Who Was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I was there stepping back into 1066 for the Anglo-Saxon War. What were the 7 wonders of the ancient world? Where is the Kremlin? Where is the Vatican? Also, where is the Congo? We're doing world geography as well. Where is the Taj Mahal? Where is Area 51? And who was Confucius? Next is Richard Peck's 3rd story about Grandma Dowdle. Now his first one was A Long Way to Chicago, which we read and loved. The second one was A Year Down Yonder, which we just finished. And so we want to finish the trilogy. So this is A Season of Gifts, which if this is like the other 2 that we've read, it has a lot of humor in it and we're really looking forward to it. Survivor, Escape from Pompeii. Then I have the Greek mythology book. Now this is not one that I am planning on having out to be readily available. It's one that I want to always be discussing with my daughter when we go through Greek mythology. This is the Gods, Goddess, and Heroes Handbook. Horrible Histories. This is the Rotten Romans. My daughter has really enjoyed sticker books. We did them for World War I and World War II. So this will just be a really fun sticker book for her to complete while we're talking about Romans. Here's another Escape This book. So this is Escape the Egyptian Tombs. So this is another fun one for her to be working through while we are studying Egyptian world history. Zeus, the Olympian gods, which it is a graphic novel, but it is a little bit dark, so I would definitely not recommend it for younger kids. But when we are studying the ancient gods, I do want to have these conversations with my daughter so that we can talk about it and she can understand why we believe the way we believe and be able to develop her own beliefs and her own understandings. So I am going to be introducing some of these Greek gods to her because I want to open that dialogue. Then we have Goden Corman, the 6th grade nickname game. I do love Goden Corman. He is our favorite middle school fiction author right now, and we are really enjoying quite a few of his books, and he always packs a punch with the underlying morals and the consequences to your actions and the choices that you need to make in middle school. So we will probably be laughing a lot when we read the 6th grade nickname game. Between the time I videoed the book haul and then edited it, I was able to go to a half-priced bookstore and found just a few more books, and so I thought I would include these in the book haul as well. So first up is Goden Corman, Super Gifted. So this is the book that is the sequel to Ungifted. We have just finished reading Ungifted, and this book focuses on Noah, which was one of our very favorite characters in the previous book. Also from Goden Corman is Swindle. This looks like a book that is a little bit different than what we normally have been reading, because most of the books that we've read by Goden Corman take place in middle school, like physically at the school. And this one does not. This is a 6th grader is the hero of the book, but it doesn't take place physically in the school. It is at a haunted mansion, so we'll have to see what we think of Swindle. And for our history read-alouds, I found Mystery of the Roman Ransom. This is the second book in the Detectives in Togas series, and since we are doing world history this year, I'm really on the lookout for some great fun history read-alouds related to world history, and I thought this would be one of them.